Election finds its fulfillment in Jesus. So as we're seeing here, let's look at this one-sided theology, because too many Christians are stuck on just one side of theology, of how we're called or invited to come to God. Some are stuck on election and they ignore the scriptures that deal with human responsibility. Others are stuck on the human choice. They're ignoring God's sovereignty in election. Too many Christians use these doctrines, and here's the problem, to divide. They're going to divide the church. And so there's this great division in this church when it comes to what? How God chose us. What I love is this. So often, as Christians and theologians, they see election as an isolated doctrine. And that's why there's a division. Election is simply God not veering from his plan of salvation. If you come to that, all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're all together on this. And I think it's so important to see here that as Christians see this as an isolated doctrine, God says, no, this is a plan. And it is God's plan set forth across the scriptures. And we're going to see that over and over again in certain parts of Scripture, and this is elect, this is elect, this is elect. And so it's simply God fulfilling his plan, fulfilling the plan of salvation. And so as we look at the scriptures teach that the full and ultimate plan of God's salvation is what? It's Jesus Christ. It's all about Jesus Christ and his death. And so when it comes to this, just keep in mind that when it accumulates, everything just falls on the work of Jesus Christ. Election finds its fulfillment in Jesus. Everything that God elects, every one that he elects is what? It's all going to point to Jesus Christ. Everything on election points to Jesus Christ. So if you're going to be one-sided in election, do this. It's all about Jesus.